West Marketing. This short video is for our SEO clients. In this video, I'm going to explain and demonstrate how to view and analyze the monthly reports that come out to show you what kind of progress you're making when it comes to our SEO program. So basically, at the beginning of each month, the first week of the month, you will be getting an email from us that will it will say basically local search ranking report. So look at my email here and you'll see Wendy has forwarded over a local ranking report for me. You'll see something very similar to this with your business name. So when you click on that, you're going to see a little summary of all the ups and downs of your website over the last month. This is not very telling information, so you don't really need to worry about that. What I like to do when I get my reports for my website is just go down to the View Online Report. Okay, so that's the easiest way to do this. You spend 2 or 3 minutes each month doing this just to kind of make sure you know where your website is and track any progress that we've made for you so you can see where your money is going and see what's going on with your website on a monthly basis. That's the whole point of this reporting system. Now, I also want to make sure you guys understand that this is specifically for where you are ranking in the search engines. This does not tell you, how much traffic you're getting and what people are clicking on, all that kind of stuff. That information is provided by Google Analytics. So you need to set up a Google Analytics account, give us the code that Google will provide, and then your website will start getting Google Analytics reports, which is something different than ranking reports. And some people like to use that, some people don't. But in this case, the reports that we provide to you, it's specifically ranking because that's what SEO is. That's what you're paying us to do, is to rank your website on the search engines. So that being said, let's look at a sample report that came out. And so once you open up your report and you're kind of just browsing around here, the first thing you want to do is look along the left-hand side at the keywords. So what happens is when we start SEO, we decide on a group of keywords that we want to track and present to you, keywords that we think will be money makers for you. So you can put any keyword you want in here to track. We want to make sure they're keywords that are getting phone calls, making you money, not keywords that just rank high and make you feel good about yourself. We want stuff that's actually making you money. Now, that being said, if there are specific keywords that you want to be tracking, you can tell us. These reports will do up to 50 keywords per report. So we're not necessarily going to use all 50 of them, but if there are keywords that you want, let us know. You have to communicate that with us. Don't expect us to just know right off. We're just going to go with the ones that we think are the most beneficial for you. So, for example, let's look at the first keyword. So carpet cleaning West Bradford, PA. So if someone was to go into Google and type in this keyword, then you would see that they are ranking number 1 in the local section, in the map section, or the 3-pack, whatever you want to call it. And they're ranking number 10 in the organic. So you get the little word org here, okay? And then Google just started doing this new mobile ranking algorithm that it's hard to track the mobile stuff because a lot of it depends on where the cell phone is that is actually doing the search inside the city. So this stuff is just going to be a rough guide on where you are with your mobile rankings. This is not the end all. This is not the definitive answer to exactly where you're ranking because this stuff depends on like where you're physically located or where somebody is physically located in your city when they're searching. Okay, so that being said, we can still get a good idea. So let's look at like carpet cleaning Chester County. So they're ranking number 3 right now. Now, another little important thing to look at on the reports is where it says last here. That means last month. That's where you were ranking last month. Okay, so for example, they stayed from last month they were number 1. Now they're still number 1 for this keyword. Last month they were number 12 organically. This month they're number 10, so that's good. They're moving up a little bit. You can see a couple of the keywords have gone down a little bit. A lot of them have gone up. If you see like a selection like here where you've got a little plus sign and there's multiple rows of of numbers here, that means that that keyword, the website for that specific keyword, has bounced around a little bit. So at one point they were ranking 17th that month for that keyword. Another time they were ranking 13th, and then when the report was ran, they were at 12. Last month they were at 13, and this is all organic. You can see it's designated as organic over here. So that's the basics. That's how you read it, and then you can do it for Yahoo, Bing, which are very are hardly used at all. So I don't even recommend putting much attention into Yahoo or Bing, just because hardly anybody is using them to search for a local business. Google dominates by like 96%. I think it's even higher. So higher than 96% of people use only Google for local search. Okay. So that being said, now you can also do, a check on your own. If you want to go verify where you are at this moment, you can also just go and search a specific keyword. Now, when you do that, you always want to make sure you're in a private window or an incognito window, depending on which browser you're using. If you're in Chrome, see, I'm in Chrome right now, so if I wanted to go do a search for myself and get an accurate report, I would go File, and then I'd go New Incognito Window. Okay, and then this is where I would go to Google, and then I would do my search: carpet cleaning, Chester County, whatever it is. Because if you don't use that private, if you're in Firefox, it's called a private window. You do the same thing. You go to File, New Private Window. So, but basically what that does is it ignores all the history on your computer and your browser and everything, so that it's not giving you inaccurate results, because Google will give you different results if you've been to your website several times, if you've been to your competitor's website several times. They're going to give you different results than what your clients are actually seeing. So it's important that to get an accurate idea where you're ranking is to use an incognito window or a private window. But another thing I want to mention is when it comes to these reports, like I said, this is just a guide. This is not the end all, 100% accurate. And like any software program out there, once in a while there's going to be some bugs, and it's not going to be 100% accurate. But it is a good way for you to look each month and see where you were last month, where you were this month, how many ups and downs you're having, how your website's bouncing around. The first 90 days, even 120 days, depending on if it's a new business or an existing business, you're going to see a lot of movement, a lot of bouncing around, and that's completely normal. That's just how it works when you're doing search engine optimization or SEO. That is just how it works, so you need to expect that. And also, I want to make sure you understand that when we first enter your information into these reports, which through a company called Bright Local, the first week to the first month, they're still trying to sift through data and trying to get like a very good idea what's going on. So you're going to see a lot of inconsistencies and a lot of information that is just completely wrong. That's just at the very beginning, because they're trying to work out where you are for all these different keywords, depending on the city that is being searched from, and there's so many factors. It's very complicated to get these reports to work properly. So at the beginning, there is going to be some bugs that need to be worked out, usually the first week to the first month. So that being said, let us know if you have any questions. So it's the first week of every month you'll be getting these reports. You can check them out, ask us questions. But I wanted to make sure you had a good idea of how to read these reports, so that when you get them each month, you know where your money's going, and you can kind of see the progress as we go through the SEO link building process. So once again, Joe Burnich with Big West Marketing. If you're not currently an SEO client and you somehow come across this video and you're interested in becoming a client, or interested in the service and what it involves and costs and all that kind of stuff, give us a call, 406-493-1881. That's 406-493-1881. Thank you, guys. I will talk to you soon.